W's and L's, the weekly recap show where we give a dub to the things that we like and an L to the things that we don't.
So apparently, Essence Fest was a bust this year. There's been a lot of conversation as to why.
Yep.
We're going to discuss as a family here in the chat, squad homies.
Yep.
Essence Fest, as I'm sure a lot of you know, is put on by the publication Essence Magazine in New Orleans, Louisiana, every July.
Yep.
It is has been a bastion of Black American culture. It has been kind of like a pilgrimage down to the South for a lot of people, a yearly thing. The event itself is its own entity. It was sold a couple of years back to an individual who also owned a historical museum in Harlem that met some
questionable
circumstances.
Yeah.
But their CEO is also the former DEI executive over at Target.
Yep.
She is a Nigerian national. She is I think she's a lawyer. I think she has a law background.
Yeah.
Any case, it seemed like the more pro-diaspora vision for Essence Fest was pushed this year. There was a lot more. There were a lot more vendors there, selling more cultural things. There was a Jollof versus
Jambalaya
crazy
competition
in New Orleans
of all places.
Like, if you're not trying to start beef, I don't know why you would have people out there picking Jollof over jambalaya if you're not trying to start some shit. They talking about the Epstein shit as a psyop. I'm saying this whole debacle with the Essence Fest is a psyop to get us all fucking shooting at each other.
It's one thing to have diaspora wars online. You're talking about real life.
Taking it to Essence Fest? Yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Essence basically said that they wanted to tie everything.
They wanted to tie the event
country
to
of
Nigeria. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
I don't know what that means. So, again, an American publication, an American event that happens in America is now going to center Nigeria.
My thing is, like, I don't have a problem with if you decided to have one of the biggest Nigerian festivals. Why are you taking hours to make it that?
You could have a diaspora day. Like we could have all our diaspora programming on a certain day. We could start a whole nother event. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's like, let me walk into the Italian Fest out here in German Village and be like, shit, where the Roscoe's at? you ain't got no Popeyes?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy about that is they would never make a black person the head of it. They would never make a black person the head of the Italian festival.
Well, you can't have a black Italian? You mean Giancarlo Esposito can't be head of the Italian Fest Columbus?
Okay. Well, then, if that's the case, somehow, they would definitely never let the first thing out of his mouth be, I'm gonna blacken things up around here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what they wouldn't do is let Giancarlo get in there and then be like, this year at the Italian Fest, headlining the Commodores. You know what I'm saying? Like, it probably wouldn't go down like that. Like, we gonna have
a chicken parmesan versus fried chicken contest.
We gonna have break dancers in the middle of the Italian Fest.
Like, get your black ass. Like, he would
get
be
your
fired.
Cardboard boxes.
He would be fired immediately.
We wouldn't go to the Asian Fest and be like, well, I only have so many.
Korean fried chicken versus regular fried chicken.
Yeah. Again, there were tons of patrons who were disappointed by this year's experience. I don't think that that will go unanswered. A double down would be insane. At that point, I would think that this whole thing was just a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they just ran it back the same way next year. So we'll see how they address some of those concerns and see how they work to try to incorporate everyone. The one thing that I would say is I don't think that CEO is long for us, to be honest with you. I think she was a face that was acceptable based off of what they thought the purchasing public would want, and not necessarily paying attention to what was already established there at that event. So we'll see how it goes going forward.
Not for nothing, I've had some amazing jollof rice, and so I'm just not going to Essence Fest.
I don't see the need.
New Orleans.
Yeah, I don't see the need to compare it to jambalaya.
Right.
I don't see the need.
MoFly said to blame African owners for the Essence Fest failures is beyond ridiculous. How many white-owned black shows have went down where our people get exploited?
Unfortunately, we're not talking about any white-owned. We're talking about a black-owned event in New Orleans, in the heart of Black America, right there on that southern belt, right? That has for years, through its publication and through the event, accentuated Black American culture.
Facts.
Again, we just went through specific examples. We wouldn't go to Caribbeana and ask them why they're not playing trap music. And nor should you. Nor should I take my Black American self to a black event in Canada is crazy.
I've said that a couple times too.
In Canada, and expect them to center me in my experience. So why come here for an event that's procured for our history and our experience, and then try to acquiesce to other cultures? Like, no one's blaming the African vendors that got hired to be there, the African performers that got hired to be there. I think we laid the criticism exactly where it needed to be.
Literally
it's with the people who make the decisions on how this is going to go.
Having a Nigerian festival, if that's what you want to do. But you're not going to take what was already ours and make
Essence
it that.
Fest presents Nigeria Fest.
Okay.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
Problem fucking solved.
Let's do it.
I think all them people that showed up for the Essence Fest this year would show up for Nigeria Fest. I think it would be more enthusiastic, because now the point of being there is to accentuate Nigerian culture.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a whole bunch of people there trying to get they buy you on, get they Gullah Geechee on, and now all of a sudden they got daishikis on. Yep. We got to stop flattening out blackness like everybody's blackness is the same. Again, here we go with the Kai Cenat thing. As long as we're not Trinidadian, Jamaican, Nigerian, Ghanaian, Kenyan, South African, none of that stuff, then we just meld in with everybody else. No, I mean, when we have our own experiences here, we have our things that we're proud of
and we want to
promote, you know? And so when you have one of the only beacons of that, and it gets changed, of course you're going to have an adverse reaction to that.
MoFly, we're also not saying that they are the cause of Essence Fest failing in the last couple of years. We're just saying, please don't make Essence Fest Nigerian.
Or diaspora
or
fest.
Diaspora.
Because
absolutely.
that wasn't the point. That's not why people were showing up. If that is an inclination of yours, then maybe we should create that. Why is it necessarily to chop the legs out of what already existed to serve another interest?
Yeah.
I only got L's today, y'all. I got L's and I got a toss up that we can discuss once we get to it. First L I got is a couple weeks coming, actually. We've been working on this for a couple of weeks. I 1 week I forgot about her. Then the next week I was like, it's not that big of a story. Then she popped out this week and tried to say that what she did the first week I was going to give her an L on never happened. So now, she just gave me an opportunity. I guess I'll just slide right back into it. So B. Simone is getting an L for me. Y'all probably saw the viral moment she had on her podcast with one of her friends, where she was talking about how her friend at first was talking about how broke she was, and how B. Simone didn't help her, and how that was a good thing for her, right?
Yep. Totally good thing.
Here go B. Simone in the same segment. Things have just been so hard. I had to stop shopping at Chanel and I have to go to H&M. Oh my god! Oh my god!
But no,
so
she did say things were so hard.
Things are so hard. I have to shop at H&M. Things are so hard. I have to take my disposable income that I still have and spend it at a less expensive spot. Oh my God, do you need surgery? like what do we need to do? We need to get you an in-home nurse. That sounds so terrible. That sounds awful. And then on top of that, to have a less fortunate individual that you are calling your friend, sitting up there talking about how she's still going through bullshit, and you like, yeah, me too, girl. I had to shop at H&M. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
You are a shitty person to your friends.
But one of the things that she specifically said in that segment is that things had gotten tight.
Yeah.
And that, you know me, I don't like penny pinching or some shit like that, right? So, you know, this heifer got on live this week talking about, no, I never said nothing was tight. I never said money problems. I never said I was penny pinching. We ain't never penny pinching over here. Okay. All right, listen. Look. I didn't think you were broke when you was crying broke in the first place. But if you're going to come back out here and act like you didn't say what we got you on video saying already, then break your friend off then. Then break your friend off. Send us the video of you cash apping the money she need for her mortgage this month, since you got it and you never said that you was broke. Because when she said to that camera lens that you didn't help her with shit while she was struggling with your rich ass, and then your response was, oh my God, girl, you know, yes, things have been so tight. I have to shop at H&M now, you know, when I go shopping, because I can still go shopping.
B. Simone, I want to make sure I get this right.
God damn,
do you record in 1080p or do you record in 4K? Because I want to know what we caught you in.
Bruh,
1080p or 4K?
It's insanity. Like the detached nature of hearing and talking to your friend in front of you who having financial problems. And then, you know what? There's a lot of people would not acquiesce to that for a lot of different reasons. Maybe she didn't do it to try to preserve the friendship. Who knows? But to say that and then try to cry broke, and then the example that you crying broke about is not it, and then it never happened. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, break her off then.
You want to know what's even worse?
What?
You monetized your friend's financial problems.
Sure did, to go viral.
You made money off of that clip. Give her the money.
Mm-hmm. She went viral. I don't know why else I would be talking about B. Simone today if not to talk about how bad of a friend she was. And
you would be talking about how she's Columbus' finest.
No. No.
But she don't claim us either, so fuck her.
You're not serious.
B. Simone's from Columbus.
Bro, stop.
Like Lotto is from Columbus.
Bro, stop. Yeah, we know about Lotto. We make fun of her all the time. Miss Atlanta. But
there are people from Columbus who like know her. Like
B. Simone from Columbus. She's like our age though. So Mark Cuban, here he is on the Sirius X NBA podcast. MNBA. Oh, excuse me. Sirius XM NBA show. The Sirius XM NBA channel, not show, channel. Mark Cuban says he hates NBA players participating in the Olympics and believes it should be limited to players 21 years or younger. Now, at first thought, it sounds like it's driving competition, right? Like, well, let's let the young guys play, right?
Yeah.
No. We're giving all these guys for free and taking all the injury risk. Let me read that again to make sure I'm not fucking tripping. We're, as in the owners, is who I'm assuming he's talking about, are giving, meaning you have ownership over.
Right.
We are giving all these guys, we're giving all these guys for free. There is the association to who he actually aligns with. There is the giving, which assumes ownership over the people that he's talking about. These guys, the dehumanization, right? And then the understanding that they are valuable to you for that very reason, for basketball. And I'm giving them away for free to play for the Olympics. First of all, you do not decide, nor should you ever be allowed to decide whether or not they play basketball outside of the frames of employment with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are we talking about here? Like, okay, my job is from 9 to 5 in between the months of September and June. Everything else is my business.
No,
Cool.
you can't teach anywhere else.
Cool. Cool. No, I wasn't even talking about being a teacher. That's an NBA player.
9 to 5.
I mean, generally.
I mean, there's
When else would you be in the facility beyond, like, 7, 8 a.m. and then 5 o'clock is, your late tip-off in L.A.
When you're Kobe and you're shooting free throws till.
Well, but that wasn't required. They wasn't paying him to do that. He went and did it on his own.
I'm kidding.
But, yeah, just the language. Like, yeah, we're giving all these guys for free. I'm giving up all of my mandingos for free.
Yeah, and to say that in the NBA of all places, like they won't all just decide to go and get traded to somewhere else.
We're giving all these guys for free? Fam, you don't give shit. You don't give anything.
You don't. In the NBA, you damn near don't own anything. Give a fuck if I sign a contract here. I'm going to find a way out of this team.
Couple more takes, and then I got a toss-up to talk about. There is a potential LeBron James trade looming.
Yeah.
Potential LeBron James trade moving. So LeBron picks up his $50+ million option and then immediately says, Lakers, go out and acquire talent with what little money you have left over. So then they obviously do not do that, and they pick up a rim-running center for Luka to play with for a few years, right, which doesn't really help LeBron all that much.
No, not really.
LeBron starts to question what's going on. They actually have a meeting with Luka about the future of the Lakers without LeBron. Surprise, surprise.
No, not surprised.
All of a sudden now we are hearing through the grapevines that multiple teams have reached out to Rich Paul about trades for LeBron. Mm-hmm. I hope that I hope it's not spin. I hope it's not just conjecture from LeBron James camp. I hope there are suitors, and let's find a way to make this happen. Let's find a way to make this happen. Hopefully get some value back. I don't know how much, but we'll get something back. Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's do it. I think that he probably would have wanted to have a little bit more of a storybook ending. Damn, you gotta feel bad for Bronny, right? His ticket. That's his ticket. No. I think he's getting traded wherever his dad goes, and then that'll probably be the end of, that saga in his life.
I was interested in the list of teams. I pretty much knew Cleveland was going to be on that list, and I just don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah. Okay, let's work it out. So who can we get from Cleveland? Y'all just pick up Lonzo, so I mean y'all could spare a guard.
I don't want to.
You could spare a Darius Garland.
I was happy about that. No, I don't want to give up Garland either.
Spare it. I would take Garland. We already got a center now, so we don't need Jared Allen anymore.
You can take Larry Nance.
I would take Larry Nance back.
Yeah, we picked up Larry
I like
Nance.
Larry Nance.
You can take Larry Nance. But that's it.
But Darius Garland probably is a done deal. Let's get Darius Garland in here.
No.
Yeah.
And that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Like, I am like, oh, well, LeBron comes back. Maybe he wins another ring. It wouldn't be him and, you know what? Him and Donovan Mitchell.
You already took care of my drinking. No. Yeah, that's hard, right?
No.
Him, Donovan Mitchell,
it really doesn't work.
Jared Allen, Lonzo Ball.
It doesn't
really
work
like
how
it.
I want it to.
You like it.
But regardless, I do like the idea of, he comes back and at least retires from Cleveland.
I think y'all should give us Evan Mobley. I think that'll be.
I don't want to give up anybody. That's the other part. I don't want to give up.
Let us have. I think to get LeBron's salary, we're gonna need a couple players. So you know what? This is what we'll do. You give us Darius Garland and Evan Mobley. We'll toss in Bronny, make it a father-son thing.
I don't.
And then it'll be great.
That.
Then it'll be great.
I do not.
No, it'll be awesome.
I don't think there's any trade we can do with you that I'll be happy with.
So then let's just accept that you're not going to be happy and talk about what's the best way to go forward.
Okay, well then I guess Bron is going to either Dallas, Golden State, or the Clippers.
So you want to, first of all, okay, let's talk about the places on that list where he's not going. Say it again.
Dallas, Golden State, Cleveland, and the Clippers.
Okay. So he's absolutely positively 100,000% not going to the Clippers as long as Kawhi Leonard is still on that team.
That's what I would have thought.
Golden State, I think is a smarter team than to expend an asset to try and get LeBron back on the team. To get LeBron on a team with Steph Curry. Because it's not as simple as just putting LeBron and Steph Curry on a team and signing a bunch of mid-level guys. Mm-hmm. And it's not that simple.
Right.
And if you really want him, then give me Jimmy Butler. Like, Jimmy Butler bleeding some of his DNA into Luka. Or even him being able to guard the other team's best player and close for Luka.
That'd be good.
That would be perfect. That would be perfect. So if you want LeBron, give us Jimmy Butler.
I think you really want the motivation of Jimmy Butler to rub off on Luka.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I do.
I think you would want that.
Hell yeah, I do. They over there talking about we got interest in Bradley Beal. Fuck no. Tell Bradley Beal to go on somewhere else. Somebody else need a rangy shooting guard. But I don't. That's not the type of influence I want on Luka right now. I want him to be next to a worker. I want somebody who gets in there and busts their ass every day to rub off on him.
I also wouldn't like LeBron to Dallas for the simple fact that Kyrie is there.
I think Dallas is probably the most likely of all the teams.
In Dallas, I wanted them to stay in Cleveland.
But also, do you think that they would trade us Luka Doncic and then take LeBron off of our hands? Like, there's no fucking way. Nico would be fired that day. Like, if he ain't already on the hot seat, they'd have his ass 1 foot out the goddamn door. So let me get this straight. You traded our 26-year-old superstar because you told us that he wasn't going to get no better, right? And then you take their 42-year-old superstar on and give up an asset to get him?
Luka for AD and LeBron.
Is basically
not
what
literally,
yeah, but
like,
roundabout, yeah. But they would have to give up another asset to get LeBron because he's got a $50 million contract. So multiple assets.
Klay Thompson.
Multiple players. I'll take Klay. Do they still got Dinwiddie down there? Klay and Dinwiddie? Dinwiddie played well with Luka in Dallas.
Yeah, he most recently played for Dallas, so I guess he's a free agent.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, it's been real, King. I will we'll always have 2020. We will always have 2020. But I'm thinking, let's see if we can work this out by season start. That way we can go into the season and you can have all of the conversation driving. You can answer all the questions you want outside of LA. Let's get that done.
Bron should go to Atlanta with Trey. No.
Who would they give up, though? Who would you give us?
Bron linking up with Isaiah Stewart. Also, no.
Nuts. Nuts.
I'm giving a dub to Temple University, who is starting a class for Kendrick. It's a Kendrick class, and it's going over, his contributions to hip-hop and everything like that.
Man, what? You can get a grade in that?
Yep. Which, I'm not giving it to Temple because it's a Kendrick class. I'm giving it more so because hip-hop is continually being seen as a more serious art form. I mean, Kendrick won a Pulitzer. So I think this is just more of that. I think Lupe had a class somewhere. UGK taught a class somewhere. So, I just like how hip-hop is being given its flowers in academia as a whole because it just further legitimizes it as a genre and an art form. Yes, it's Kendrick, but, it could have been anybody. And I just like the fact that they're starting to offer courses in academia and higher education specifically for things like that. Because then we really get to break down real art in hip-hop, which is dope. I'm giving an L to this person because I'm just hating. If I'm going to be...
Because I'm just hating.
I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm hating. He's a star on the team that I like. So, obviously, I like this person. I like both of these people. Donovan Mitchell getting engaged to Coco Jones, dog. I will hate you forever. You just, it's like Jonathan Majors getting married to Megan Good. It's like I'm actually happy for you, but fuck you, dog. It's that was supposed to be for me, bro. Klay Thompson getting with Megan Thee Stallion, fuck you, bro. I'm hating. Fuck all y'all, bro. Oh, I'm a big NBA player. I got millions of dollars. Oh, and I got the baddest bitch in the game.
I don't care about that type of stuff. Shout out to Coco Jones and Donovan Mitchell, though. They seem very happy. They've been together for a couple
The worst part about all of that, Apparently, Russell Wilson and Sierra was behind getting the engagement.
Oh!
They had to be a part of it somehow.
I got my eye on you, Donovan. Now I got my eye on you.
That's to be honest, the whole thing is funny.
I got a sneaky suspicion about Russell Wilson.
Yo. Honestly, congratulations to them, but I'm still hating. All right, my last L goes to Duke Dennis and the AMP crew. Look, get your money. I'm not hating on that at all.
Man, fuck they money.
But you have to know it's a bad look when you're over here going to Target and pushing your product in Target, a place that black people as a whole are boycotting and have been boycotting for months.
Bro, we're just black. We're just black. We're only black. That's it.
Not your demographic.
We're not Nigerian. We're not Ghanaian. We're not Kenyan. We're not Trinidadian. We're not Jamaican.
Yeah.
We're not Puerto Rican. We're just black.
We don't have no culture.
We're only black. Black American. That's it. What else do we deserve? Solidarity? What? We just black. We just black.
I am giving an L specifically to Duke Dennis because he was like, it'd be a bad business move not to. No, nigga.
Fam.
Your demographic is black.
No, it's fine for him to understand the business aspect of it. What's not fine is for him to have so much dissonance towards the backlash. Like, everybody who's saying that is a hypocrite. No. We expect you to take opportunities to use your money and influence to do the right thing where you can help, not to cross the picket line and to lessen the impact of a ongoing protest. All this shit was going on well before you got your deal, bro. Matter of fact, it's probably the reason why you got your deal if we just keep it all the way funky. Black people protesting Target is probably the driving force for getting your deal in the first place. So from that standpoint, they not hypocrites and they not haters. They're actually the reason. You know what I'm saying? So yes, absolutely. If the only motivation is making money, then do the Target deal and damn everybody else. But don't delegitimize the backlash. That was the point of the check. That was the point of them paying you what they paid you because they knew it was going to come with some negative reaction. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah. Malice told me this weekend that not all money is good money. Accurate. Also, you probably could have used pending Target deal to negotiate better prices with other companies that we're not boycotting currently. A better business move.
What is it that they're even selling? What is it?
It's body wash, face wash, stuff like that.
So something that could be stored at other retailers. I mean,
don't go to Target. Don't go to Walmart.
I know y'all got a Publix where y'all at, right? Go talk to them. I know y'all got a Costco, a Lowe's, companies that are ran by black individuals, or maybe we not looking that deeply into it. We was just trying to get a check, which is fine. But say that.
Yes.
At least just be honest about it.
Right.
Don't try to maintain your morality and cross a picket line.
Yeah.
Don't try to maintain your morality and do something that's against what black people are trying to get done at a moment in time. You don't got to agree with it, but definitely stay out of the way. Don't put yourself up as some shield for the corporation.
Facts.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We do these every Sunday at 4:30 live. We got the replays going out on Wednesdays. Join up, get a membership, just $1 a day to get you some exclusive content, some Game of Thrones reviews for the first time from that guy, some badges, emojis, things of that nature. We got some more exclusive stuff coming up on the $5 platform as well. But start you out on $1 and get you ahead.
Absolutely. Make sure that you check out our playlist full of dubs and L's from previous weeks. Get caught up on the things that we talked about from previous weeks. And make sure you subscribe. Like you said, we like to do this every Wednesday at 10 o'clock.